Hello and welcome to Learning Systems Research. My name's Chris. I'm a systems thinker and a tinkerer interested in education. Today I'd like to talk to you about the incredibly powerful ability of generative AI to learn new skills. We'll show you how to teach ChatGPT to learn new skills with two examples. Number one, turning a static list into an editable mind map. And secondly, converting a quick diagram on a whiteboard or a napkin into a digital diagram. Let's go! So we've already seen the quite amazing ability of large language models to generate diagrams based on structured text. So just a quick example of that, we can use mermaid syntax to do that. Ask GPT to turn this markdown into a mermaid code diagram. So it's going to go through and create that syntax for me. Pretty sweet. That's not what I'm here to show you today. What I'm here to show you today is how to teach GPT a new skill it does not know. It knows about mermaid. What if we want it to work with a file structure or a format that it doesn't understand? It can do that. I'll show you how. So here's our structured list. That list has been created from Markdown. Markdown is a file format that you might be familiar with. This is where we're trying to go. So this is Xmind, and that's what Xmind looks like. What we need to do is we need to give GPT the example file that we want to get to. So basically we save this file, which is our example, to an Xmind. Here's one I prepared earlier. ChatGPT, I want you to convert a mind map into Markdown format into an Xmind file format. We will start by learning the Xmind syntax, and here's an example file. We've given it the file inside the Advanced Data Analysis plugin. So it's come back and it said to convert the file, it's essential to understand what's inside it. So essentially, this is pretty amazing what it's doing here. We've got a compressed Xmind file which contains 5 files within it. We have 3 JSONs, 1 XML, and 1 image file. So then we're stepping through, and I said, please look at the contents of 1 through 4, excluding that image file. So now we're stepping through. It's opened up those files, and it's giving me just sort of that header information. Would you like to proceed with more detailed examination? So yes, please. I've said please go as far as you can until you understand the syntax and structure and feel confident reproducing it. So we've got this sort of tutoring going on with ChatGPT. So it's given us a high level understanding of each of those files. It's kind of stopped at the first 2, so I said just reminded it to look at the other 2 files that we want it to look at. It's stepping through that. So basically we're there, we're ready to go. It's asked us to provide the markdown content that we want to convert. So what I've done is I've given it that text, and I've said please convert the content below and package it up in the same way as what was in the provided example, right at the start, right in that Xmind file. So here we go, it's taking a look, and this is where it gets interesting. So it's had an error, I can't do that, we've got some more errors, and it finally gets to a point through its error checking that it is able to work with those files. So here's those 4 files. It's going to proceed to generate the file and then package it up. It gives me the converted mind map. So when we open that up in Xmind, it looks a little bit like this. Converted map. So it's only given us the first level, but we can see that it's worked. We're on the right track. We just need to finish the job. So we pop back over and we say, yes, it worked great. I can see the first layer, now complete the remaining layers and package it up in the same way And we end up with another file, which we'll import now. And there you have it. We've successfully taught ChatGPT a new task, which is now repeatable, and my mind's melting here. So what else can we teach ChatGPT? I thought I'd give it the challenge of learning how to use Draw.io. Draw.io is another great diagramming tool. It's got a pretty standard XML structure, but if you ask ChatGPT to generate you a Draw.io diagram, it won't work. It's not that hard. What we can do, again, basically the same process, export a Draw.io file and feed it to ChatGPT and ask it to figure it out. Now we couple this together with the, quite frankly, incredible new capabilities of GPT-4v for vision, and now we have a system where we can take a photo of a whiteboard or a napkin and convert that into a native Draw.io file, which we can load into Draw.io. So thanks for bearing with me in this rough and ready video today. Please subscribe and we'll see you at the next one. Ciao!